Hey guys, welcome back to Turntable Guy. On the bench today we have that big beast Marantz 2325 that I had showed you in the video for the Toshiba SR250 turntable, I believe it was. And today I got some good news. The lamps have arrived in the post. So I thought we'd install them and see how it looks. These are 8-volt lamps. These are warm white. Looks like there's 4 SMD LEDs on each lamp. So we're going to install these together. And then I'm going to go out and I'm going to go buy some vellum paper, because the vellum paper that's on the back of the dial has yellowed quite a bit. I'll show that to you once I get these lamps out here. And I'll show you how I'm going to replace it. I think you can pick it up at like Staples or anywhere, even on Amazon. So this is the dial. I've cleaned and polished it already. On the back you can see the vellum paper. It's stuck on. I think the factory used a little bit of glue. But I'm going to be removing this completely, and then I'm going to clean off the existing glue here. I'm going to use some very thin two-sided tape to reattach this instead of glue. I think I'll get better adhesion, and it'll be easier to replace someday when this perhaps yellows. It probably won't yellow because the LEDs won't send out any heat like the original incandescent bulbs. So that's the old vellum paper. Now it was kind of funny because my wife said, "Why don't you try parchment paper?" And I don't know if parchment paper would work or if it would even send through the light. I might do that before I go out and get the vellum paper just to see if it works. But that is the dial display. Okay, let's do the 2 meters first. They're just over here. You don't have to remove anything to do the meters. You just want to bend these capacitors up just a little bit so you can get your screwdriver in here. These 2 screws, you just loosen. You do not remove them. And then this should slide out. Now I've got some LEDs in here right now just to see how they look. But these are cool white or bright white, and they're only triples. The new ones are 4. So they might be even brighter. So you just pop them out, and then you pop your new ones in. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see the difference in the color. I'll pop in a new one, and I'll pop in an existing one. So this is warm white. This is cool white. Just let me plug this in. And I don't want to get zapped. I know it's only 8 volts, but I don't want to touch this. There's contacts back here. I don't want them to touch ground or short out. So, okay, so I'll just kind of hold this and we'll just see how these new LEDs look. So, warm white, cool white. Wow, what a difference, eh? You see that? Very, very warm looking. Much brighter though than these. That's putting out a lot more light. I hope it's not too bright. You get that hot LED hot spotting. I suppose you could turn them like this, but or just angle them away from the front a little bit. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, let's get this cool white out. You will turn this back. Get another brand new bulb and insert it. And let me unplug this. You never know. There we go. Brand new bulbs. The owner's going to be super happy when he sees this for the first time. Okay, so you just slide them back into position. Tighten down the screws. And we'll have a look through over by the front, because the The meters have their own vellum paper, which is perfectly fine, so I'm not going to touch that one. Let me bring it down. Actually, let me just plug this back in first. Okay, let's go down. Let's see how it looks. So just pay attention to the meter. Don't pay attention here yet. Oh, that's beautiful. And it's even got that kind of green Marantz look. I know you're not seeing it. Like, I'm looking here with my eyes, and then I'm looking at my screen. My screen is very blue, but the Marantz itself has a very blue-green look. They look fantastic. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna insert all the new ones in here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got all the new bulbs in. They just pop right in, just like fuses. And I have a feeling this is going to be really, really bright, especially without the dial in place. Oh yeah, that's bright. Holy moly. There we go. So it definitely has that yellowish, warm white look that we want. Let me just grab the dial face. I'm just going to kind of put it over for now. Okay, so that's kind of in place. What do you think? Looks pretty sharp, eh? Hang on, let me turn off the lights. Okay, there we go. I noticed on the camera it's really showing a very strong hot spot. It's not like that in real life. And all of these are lit up because it's kind of leaning forward. When you push it back, you cut out most of the light. So it definitely has the Marantz blue-green look that I was looking for. I think it looks fantastic. Okay, I want to try, just for fun, some parchment paper and see if it lets any light through. So just hang on, let me go grab that. I'll be right back. I have cut a piece of parchment paper. It is definitely transparent and does let the light out, and it does diffuse the LED light. So let me just tack this onto the back of this real quick, and we'll see how it looks. Well, what do you think? I'd say that's a win. Beats me having to go out to buy vellum paper. It lets through the same amount of light. Actually, it's a little bit more, I'm going to say it's a little less blue-green than it was, because the old vellum paper was quite yellowed, but it still looks phenomenal. I'm going with this. This is just a test piece. I am going to remove that one, cut a perfect piece, and I'm going to start putting some two-sided tape on the back of this dial, and I shall be right back. All right, I've got some two-sided tape running down the whole length of this. Put the parchment paper on top, another coating of two-sided tape, and we're going to put it in place. And then I'm going to polish the front end of this again. It's probably going to take a little bit to get it to stick down perfectly. It's on. I just want to clean the faceplate here. I'm going to use a little bit of Novus plastic shine. Just going to put it on a microfiber cloth and just clean off any fingerprints. And then just buff it off. And then we can put our pointer back down. And And let's see. Oh yes. Fantastic. Love it. Looks fantastic. Okay. It is time to the faceplate back on and the knobs. I'm going to get that done, and I'll be back for the final product. Well, there she be. Marantz 2325. Very expensive vintage receiver. I gave it a partial restoration, rebuilt the power supply, preamp and amp boards, checked over a lot of capacitors on this unit, and most of them were absolutely fine. So that's good news if you have one of these and you don't feel like restoring it. What was very dirty were all the switches. They all needed cleaning with different forms of deoxit. I used D5 and F5 on the appropriate pots and switches, and it's nice and clean now. Tuner is working very nicely once you hook up a proper antenna to it. Redid stereo light and redid all the dial and meter lights. So there it is. I'm going to contact the owner. He can come and pick it up, and I'm sure he's going to enjoy this for a very long time. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed that one. We'll catch you in the next video.